What I'm gonna do now is fuck. Alright, about to start the scariest part of the project, the front fenders. This is like the hardest bit now. Pretty much my idea is to get everything onto the car, get it sitting how I like, and then filling in all the nitty bits, fiberglassing all that up, and then I'll sand everything at the end, and then we'll go paint and engine and suspension and wheels, exhaust, everything like that. But we got to get everything on the car first. Again, terrible fitment, like nothing really lines up. So, and also like the EVO fitment, imagine cutting that out. Like that's huge. That's massive. So what I'm gonna do, I don't know if I'm gonna regret it. I'm gonna cut the fender into 3 spots, 3 different pieces. Lower the middle, see where it fits, and then I'll fiberglass it together and make a new kind of fender that just sits a bit lower and also fits the car. Because this one doesn't fit right now, it looks terrible, it's all bent. So if I can make one lower that doesn't give me like a meter long gap between the wheel and the arch, and it looks better and fits better, I'll be happy. So let's try it. Another thing as well is like we have an indicator here. And in Australia, it's illegal to not have an indicator on the side. Not that really anything on this car is going to be legal, especially the engine. But just to keep like the outside appearances going, I might try and figure out another place to put that. But yeah, that's a problem for another day. So this is what we got. It's a really small area to work with, so I apologize. But the thing I'm kind of looking here for is this gap. As you can see, I think that's like how it's supposed to go. Makes sense, like if that gap's there, the door like opens without worry, doesn't hit. So that is all right. We go over here, you know, that's there and that's there. So I don't know if I like cut it like along here and then maybe along here, then I can fit this bit properly aligned on the lower part of that, and then I have this whole middle thing that I can like move down and then shape accordingly. Alright, so I've got my just masking tape on there, and on there. These are going to be the lines I follow to cut, just the line down the bottom on each. Don't want to go too close to this door line because I don't want to have to rebuild that. I wish I had more space to work because I feel like if I stood back further, I'd have a better idea on what I'm doing. I'm really scared that when I take this car out of the garage and I take a step back and look at everything, I'm going to get a big shock or a big surprise. We'll see. Anyway, let's cut. So I'm just having a play here, like I've duct taped this piece on there. That's on with a clamp, and I'm just playing around with where I'm going to put this middle piece. And like, from the front, that still looks pretty badass. And on the side, it looks pretty damn similar, in my opinion anyway, to the EVO 2. It's just, I like more of this. I mean, even this is still going to be massive. Granted, I don't have the springs on here yet that I'm going to get. I am going to lower it a lot because I love the low look, that JDM kind of look, but this, to me, is better. I know I'm still going to get hate for it, all the purists out there, all the purists that are probably already hating on this. But guess what? I'm not a purist. I'm not a car guy. I don't care. I like what I think looks good. Probably have a little play with it, but I'm liking that so far. So now I've placed the middle panel, I guess you can call it, behind this one that's closest to the door, and this one behind here. So what I'm going to do now is fuck! Just got fiberglass on my finger. Ooh, alright. I'm gonna masking tape over the top here so I know where to cut. Or maybe I'll just draw a line. I don't know. Either way, that's where I cut, so then it'll sit on top of that, and then we'll do the same on the other side, then we're back to fiberglass city. Let's go. So this is where we're kind of at after I've cut it and loosely laid it on there. Alright, so we're just going to be sanding the edges of these fiberglass parts, just roughing them up a little bit so I can fiberglass them on the front, only a little bit, and then we'll do the rest on the back. Also, probably going to sand down some of these nubs because they are hitting pretty hard, but I don't want them too low. I've learned from my mistakes with the rear fenders, so these ones just a little touch off, just a touch. Alright, so what I've done here is I've just taped it all up where I want it, clamped it. You can see I've sanded it. Same as here on the other side. Hopefully that looks okay. As I've said before, I've got such a small space. I can't see what it looks like. I'm so scared that when I take this out the garage for the first time, well, garage, take it out of the back for the first time, and I take like 10 steps back, everything's gonna look terrible. I'm so scared. But until then, this is what we got. I've taped up the car because I am gonna fiberglass this. I'm only gonna put like 1 or 2 mats on each just to join this, and then I'm gonna absolutely stuff the back of it. And also, a little bit naughty, I've put tape along here because there is a gap between the flare and the body. So I'm thinking of just laying like a singular strip of fiberglass over this, and then filling it on the back and just closing this gap up so it's nice and tight and everything just looks smick, and trying to do like two things at once. But if we look at this, I don't know if you can really see the 2 flares on this camera, but yeah, dude, it's gonna look good. All right, fiberglass time.